What is up, my Eskimo friends? I Let's see how the internet's treating me today. If they keep giving me problems, we'll see. Still coming down. I don't know what's coming down now. Snow, sleet, frozen rain. I don't know. Blowing snow, that's for sure. Oh no, I'm gonna guess we got like 10 inches. It's just a guess. It was nice and fluffy and light this morning, and then when it decided to come down in some more of a liquid form, and it froze. So now it's all slushy and heavy. 5 people here, hit the thumbs up. Come on now. Yeah. So my snowblower worked pretty good. I gotta say that. But other than that, I don't know my friends up there at Amherst if they're going to be able to get out of there. Looked like Sunday was a total bust at the show. Saw vendors packing up in the morning. So I'm sure probably midday they were gone. Kind of a shame for those people that drove far for it. What's up, Roscoe? But what are you going to do? You just never know. That's one of the things about having that show in January in the Northeast. I just don't understand why they don't move it to some warmer months. It just doesn't make sense. Really doesn't. I know maybe people might be busier, but if you want to go, you want to go. And I don't know. Whatever. What's up, Rusty? What's up, Jamie? Loving the snow. Do you shovel it? Do you drive in it? I don't know. Maybe you do both. Uh, I don't like it. Can't stand the snow. Hate it. Staying out of the rain. It's raining down by you, Rusty. It's nice and warm. You know what's funny though? I was watching a webcam in Mississippi. Trying to think of the town, and they were getting snow. Oh man, where was that? Oh, it would be here. Um, Iron Rails. Uh, no, that's not it. Or maybe it is. Let me see. No, that's not it. I can't remember where it was. Somewhere in Mississippi. Huh. Dang it. I even looked it up on the on maps to see if it was close to you or not. It doesn't look like it is. I don't know where it was. Somewhere in Mississippi. My relatives in northeast Mississippi are getting snow and ice. Maybe that's them. Hold on. I'll be right back. You guys stay here. What's up, Nancy? Hello, Shannon. Uh, Entertain yourselves. I'll be right back. A couple minutes. Um, was that your ringtone? Yeah, yeah. Somewhere up in Mississippi, North Mississippi. neighbor wanted to use my snow blower. Uh, I got, I don't know. Lynn McCurdy, what's up? I don't know. What are you guys talking about? How much snow did you get, Nancy? He can't get us started. I don't know why. I didn't miss much. Did I love watching videos? My buddy sits in the snow. I worry he'll freeze. I worry he will freeze his butt. He'll get up when it's cold. He's not stupid. You didn't designate a fill-in host before leaving, Jerry. We panicked. There's no need to panic, Jimmy. I don't need to designate a host. It's okay. You can't get it started. It's too cold. I got short pants on. I ain't going out there. Frick with it. What's up, Lynn McCurdy? You got anything hot to tell me? Now the snow is all heavy because it's wet. Because it rained, it sleeted. It's a bunch of shit now. Uh, I was out there twice clearing snow. I'm done. That shit can wait for tomorrow. I feel bad because say he messed with it and it started right up, and then he let it die. Now it's like a woman. It's finicky. There's news about the guy using a porta potty froze his butt to the seat. No, you're joking, right? Get out of here, man. You telling stories? Froze his butt to the seat. Get out of here. How's that possible? I think he got it running. Hold on, I'll be right back. can't leave none of yous in charge, Jimmy. Just erase that from your head. It's still coming down out there. I don't know what the hell's falling from the sky. Frozen rain, sleet, snow. It's hard to tell because I don't know. It's just piling up still. You're in for this shit too, Nancy, if you haven't got rain and sleet already. They're supposed to get like 24 inches in Boston. These people that, some of them people ain't getting out in Amherst. If you haven't left this morning, you ain't getting out. The highways are a mess. They're nothing but sheets of ice. My advice, if you're in Amherst, just stay there. Get a hotel for extra days. Stay there. Don't even try to venture out. 'Cause you're not getting home. Can't fly. You can't take the train. There's train services shut down. As of 2 p.m., New Jersey Transit shut down. SEPTA's shut down. I guess Amtrak is too. I don't know. Let me check the Amtrak app. Yeah, it was. That's how it started here, Nancy. Nice, fluffy, easy snow. It was so easy to. I just used a broom, and it'll turn to ice once it starts raining. Or sleeting, and then it'll be a solid mess. It'll be a mess. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that Amherst stuff. I'll never go to it because of situations like this. You make plans to go, and you get a day like this. I'll never go to it. I'll never go to it. Can't stand driving in the snow. Spent 34 years driving in the snow, having to drive in the snow. When I don't have to drive in it, I don't want to drive in it. There's too many people out on the road. Too many idiots. Uh, yeah, there are some Amtrak trains running, but 2 hours late. Amtrak to Boston, 2 hours late. I'm 2.5 hours late. Yeah, there's not many trains out. Then they'll be really screwed if the lines go down. That's the big thing, right? They'll be majorly screwed if the wires go down on the Northeast Corridor somewhere. Then they'll have an abandoned train full of people. I don't know if they won't be able to have heat. I don't know how that whole thing works. I don't know. I'm warm as long as the electric doesn't go out. Train show in March. For the love of the hobby, people will do the impossible. Amherst is where 187 Vehicle Club sets up a big display of vehicle models. I would like to go one year. Well, I don't care what you do. If you want to venture to Amherst on a crappy, shitty, cold, snowy day, that's fine. And I'm not talking about you in general. I'm talking about people in general. But I'll never go uh, if they continue to have it in January. I wouldn't even go probably if they had it in June. Just doesn't interest me. Doesn't interest me. Not at all. I can do everything I need to do online. I don't need to spend an entire weekend looking around at stuff. Jerry's in a crap shitty days all throughout the winter months. Well, yeah. I mean, not all the time, Container Man. There's some nice days in the winter. Today just happens to be a shitty day if you're in the Northeast. I went to Amherst years ago. That was because I was stationed at New Haven. Yeah, I mean, listen, if I was an hour away, an hour and a half away, I might think about it more. But I'm not about to, you know, drive 5 hours and go to a show. There ain't no show worth that for me. Not to me. Not to me. I barely want to drive to Timonium sometimes. And that's an hour and a half away. I assume people went to Amherst and other train shows to check out Train Babes. No, I don't think so, Jimmy. They go there to check out the latest and greatest in the train hobby. Thought about going this year. I'm glad I didn't. See, that's the thing, right? So here's the thing, Rusty. If you said this is the year, right? This is the year. You would have planned for it months and months ago, right? Months ago. You would have planned for it. Got your hotel, got your tickets, did whatever else, got transportation somehow, whether you're flying, taking a train, driving, and then here comes the week of, and here's the forecast 2 feet of snow. Then what? Then what? I mean, I guess you can cancel your hotel, right? I don't know what happens with plane tickets. What happens with plane tickets? I don't know. Yeah, see that's the big question mark. I just don't understand why they do it in January. We go to check out trains and for me the new vehicles. Yeah, I mean that's fine. There's a lot of people that do that. No, that's fine. I mean, I get it. I get it. Too many people and people just trying to sell stuff. Well, yeah, that's what everybody's there for. They're trying to sell stuff. It's like going to the mall. They're there trying to sell stuff. I mean, yeah, there's too many people for me. Too many people. You get people in the way. I mean, well, it didn't look like nobody was there yesterday, even. So, I don't know. It's set to January because the new model's coming out for the new year. I understand that, but what does it matter? Like, they could say, okay, we're going to change it, and it's going to be in June, and that's when our new models are going to come out. I mean, they can change it. It's like nothing is written in stone. And quite frankly, it just like, I don't, it's nice to see what's new, but I don't necessarily need what's new. So I don't, I can wait. I guess some people can't wait. Well, I mean, it's the first big show of the year. I mean, there's been shows, local shows that were a couple weeks ago. I mean, it's the first big show. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I have a train show in Mobile coming up in March. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, there's been Roscoe. How many train shows have there been in January so far? Three in Pennsylvania. Three, I think three, two for sure. Jerry, at the end of the year, companies are dumping their old stock because manufacturers produce new stuff at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I know that. I understand. I totally understand it, Container Man. I totally understand it. I get it. They can change. I like to go to shows because when my club does a big setup to look at the used stuff, Pittsburgh was this weekend. Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, there's been a bunch of train shows. I don't know. See, like I'm just a different type of modeler than most of you guys. More is not better for me. I don't need more trains. I don't need more stuff. So like I don't just continue to buy stuff when I don't need stuff. I only buy stuff when I need stuff. Not a collector. I collect money. That's what I like to collect. I'm totally different than most of you guys. Google Trend Show and there's a count. Yeah, there's calendars for everywhere. There's calendars for every state. There's train show. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there'll be train shows until the summer, and then that'll be it. They'll be done. There's train shows probably every weekend somewhere. What's up, PKW Bob? PKW Bob, I saw your. So here's my question to you, PKW Bob. Milk crates. Milk crates. They're free. They're everywhere. That's what you can use for your legs instead of barrels. Milk crates. How's that? Think about that. Of those shows that have happened, do they have a lot of people showing up in the space to have multiple vendors and club layouts? Well, I mean, they just had a big Greenberg show and just outside of Philadelphia. I didn't go. From what I understand, there weren't many layouts there. Roscoe, did you go to that show? I think there were like two or three layouts there, and there's usually like, I don't know, five, six. I don't know. Some shows do, Container Man, have a lot of layouts and a lot of vendors. The only good show around in this area is Timonium, Maryland. And that happens, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a year. That's the only good show. So close to 700 tables. Quite a lot of clubs bring their layouts. That's the only good show. It's the only show really worth going to in my opinion. Yeah, show next week in Shore, right across the road from us. Yeah. Great American Train Show. Yeah, I went to. There was the Great American Train Show. That doesn't come every. The way I understand it is they don't come every year to your town. They're very specific on when they go and where they go. So like they were here like, oh man, I was still in the end scale. I bought my piece of shit Broadway Limited locomotive at that show. I don't know, probably 6 years ago, and they've never been back. That was a good show. There were a lot of there were a lot of manufacturers there, which was nice. You got to talk to the manufacturers, not just vendors, people selling stuff. So, but yeah, usually that's a good one. What is the advantage? The advantage is they're lighter, they're free. You could easily screw something to them. They make square corners. Uh, They're probably easier to level if you needed to level them, because you're probably going to need to level these things. Um, Easier to move. You'll just need more of them, probably. Uh, to me, there's a lot of advantages over them versus 55-gallon drum. I don't know. You'd have to get some and see what it's like. I've been to the Ventura show. Where are you at, Container Man? Doesn't Amherst usually have what? Uh, what did it say? Doesn't Amherst have like thousands of? Oh yeah, there's like I think last year there was like over 27,000 people. They expected 27,000 people this year. There's no way they got that. I saw there's this channel, Dawn Quest. She's from the UK. She's really a trained journalist. She's like a model journalist. She's from the UK. And she came to Amherst and she did like a little video and I caught it. And the ATMs at Amherst have $1 million put into them every day. $1 million for those 2 days. So people go there to spend money. And yeah, there's tens of thousands of people that go if the weather's decent, I guess. I don't know what their biggest attendance was, but yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's I would think I've never been, but I would think it's like really hard to do the entire show in 2 days. That show should probably be like 3 days. There's so many buildings and so much to see. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Major show I go to are Allentown, York, and Timonium. Isn't spring thaw coming up at the end of this month or end of next month, Martin? Something like that, right? End of next month, maybe? February 20 something? I just saw something about it. Chance to think about trains. Watch trains, buy trains, talk model trains. So shows are one of those chances and welcome. You know, I yeah, I don't. I just don't. I don't know. I don't mind talking model trains or anything. That's fine. I just don't. Something about the show that I like and I don't like. That has nothing to do with the amount of people, really. It's just I don't know. I got to be in the mood for it. And if I'm not in the mood for it, then it's like, you know, yeah. You talk trains anywhere. Go to your local train store. Talk trains. I was at the train store yesterday. It's a good time. There were like one, two, three other guys in there buying stuff. He had a good day yesterday. One guy came in and bought a train set for his 10-year-old grandson. Other guys were, man, this dude bought a Broadway Limited, came out with that new Shea locomotive. How much do you think that Broadway Limited HODCC with sound Shea is? Some of you might know. How much do you think it was? I almost fell the fuck over when I looked at the price. New England Pats won over Denver. Nah, I don't care about football. If the weather's nice, I'll go to tomorrow. And if you're talking about this one, pretty weak. Yeah, the NMRA They didn't have too nice of a booth at Amherst. I saw them on the virtual rail cam. Didn't look that great. 15 minutes. I went 1 year, Kansas. I went both ways, both days for a full 6 hours, if not more. What's 15 minutes? 15 minutes. Convention last year only took me 15 minutes to see it all. I went to a train show a bunch of years back. I don't know. There were more toy vendors than train people. I might have been there for 25 minutes. Yeah, I might have been there 25, 30 minutes walking around. Walked out with nothing. So it is. Digger Evans, what's up? Main issue that anyone who has S is over 2 hours from me. Yeah, maybe they got a lot of S at Amherst. I don't know. That's the difference. If you're a member of the NMRA, you can go to the clinics all week, but if you're not a member, you can only go when it's open to the public on the weekend. I was a member of the NMRA last year. I won't join again. There's no benefit to it for me. Um, None at all. The local club is too far away. I'm not driving 2 hours to go to their meetings. Um, Whatever I need to look for is on YouTube. I see no advantage to the NMRA for me. But how much was this Broadway Limited Shay? Come on. Don't Google it either. Didn't it get a notification again? I can't help you with that, Digger. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault. Why don't you write an email to YouTube? Write an email to YouTube. Maybe they figure you should know. Terry, you should go to Kutztown once. Yeah, maybe if the weather's nice. That's outside, isn't it? Or is it inside? Jerry, you can join and get your badges from what you're modeling now. But to become a recognized, you would have to do all the badges. So, Container Man Roy, I could give a rat's ass about those badges. I don't need no stinking badges. Badges? Nah, I ain't got no badges. I don't need no stinking badges. I don't need badges. I don't need that stuff. I don't need a title. And I have no problem with you if you have a title or if you want to get a title, but I don't need one. I don't need those badges. Those badges, they don't mean nothing to me. They're just a bunch of people that are, I don't know, who's to say that they're any good? I don't know. It's just kind of like people on YouTube that don't have no content, but got to tell you everything that you're doing wrong. I, you know, I just don't need it. I don't need it. Blue 87, what's up? Badges. It's like Boy Scout merit badges, Nancy. When you can start a fire, you get a fire badge. When you can cook hot dogs, you get a hot dog badge. I don't, that's what they are. Just it means that you can do stuff. It could be helpful. What could be helpful? The badges? Blue 87, what's up? Holy F balls. That's second round of plowing down. Screw it. I'm done. I'm done. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. I'll deal with the snow when the sun is out tomorrow. I'm done. It's still coming down. What's MMR? What's up, Bob? MMR. Certificates of Achievement to become Master Modeler. I don't need one. Why do I need one? I don't need one. I don't need somebody to tell me that I'm doing a good job. I know when I'm doing a good job. I don't need somebody to critique me and tell me that I'm doing a good job or a bad job. I'm my own worst critic. I don't need nobody else. Maybe some people do, but I don't. And I got nothing wrong with it if you do. Just I see no benefit in it for me. That's just for me. I looked at those newsletters. Again, YouTube is free. Anything I want that has to do with this hobby, I can find it on YouTube or I can find it on the internet. There are more rivet counters and critics, and oh yeah, no doubt. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a rivet counter. I'm a rivet counter. I admit it. That's it. I'm a rivet counter. But I wouldn't go around critiquing people about what they did wrong and what they could do to improve. I mean, if they ask me, maybe. I don't know. But I just see no reason for the badges. I just it doesn't do nothing for me. It doesn't mean anything. What's it mean? Um, what happens? What happens to the doctor that graduates last in his class? What do they call him? They still call him a doctor. Still call him a doctor. He graduated last in his class. He's still a doctor. What happens about the lawyer that graduates last in his class? They still call him a lawyer. Doesn't mean nothing. Doesn't mean nothing. It means you got a piece of paper. They gave you a piece of paper to drive. Look at all the truck drivers that they gave CDLs to. They can't drive. It just doesn't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It doesn't impress me much. Like that song goes. That don't impress me much. Then it doesn't enter into it. But I guess one could look at the MMR program as an ego thing. Oh, 100%. Oh, it is 100%. It's 100% an ego thing, Bob. 100%. You know, in all my years of doing carpentry, I was just a woodworker. I was a woodworker. I wasn't a master carpenter. I wasn't a cabinet maker. I wasn't a furniture maker. I was a woodworker. That's it. I didn't need a title. I didn't need something to tell me what I was. I mean, but people want titles. They want things to boost their ego, and that's fine. I don't need it. I got nothing against it, but yeah, you know, you got that right, Charlie. There's only about yeah, truck drivers in America. Hey, Jimmy, I forgot. I wanted to comment back on your uh, on your comment about the foreign truck drivers hitting my steps on my building. Maybe, but I bet you there's a bunch of American truck drivers out there that'll hit my steps too. What's up, Rick Bailey? I agree that primal practice the hobby because it gives me more joy. Primarily practice recognition as an MMR is an extra and not needed, but it does tell you the person has broad range of accomplishments in the hobby. Maybe. I don't know. Like anybody that starts a layout and builds a layout has a broad range of accomplishments that they've completed. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a layout that worked. Okay? There's so much going on the layout. So it just like, again, it's just an ego thing. And this is just me talking. It's just an ego thing. You know, and I'm not knocking you if you're a master model. What is that? Model railroader? That's fine. I'm not knocking you. It's just Container Man said that I could get this and I could get that, but I don't need this and I don't need that. And I'm not a master modeler, and I will never be one, even if I got the badges to say that I was one. I'll never be one. I'm just a carpenter's son. That's it. I enjoy the hobby and socializing with people I have met all the way. Yeah, I mean, it's an enjoyable hobby. Not arguing. Oh, I'm not arguing either. I'm just telling you. Just glad my heart pump decided to start working after 10-hour rest. Yeah. Yeah, but you can socialize in any hobby. Every hobby you can socialize in. Whether you're going shooting, building cars, building tanks, building models, playing ping pong, playing golf. Those golfer dudes, they drive around in carts and they drink beer and they hang out. Socializing is one of the things. You watch football games and socialize. Sorry, I meant Digger. What did you mean Digger about? Salutations to Digger? Like everything else in life, some people always feel the need to have certificates on the wall. There's plenty of people out there doing fantastic work without that stuff. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, look at all the college kids that get degrees and stuff, and they're not doing what they went to school for. And just because you got one doesn't mean you know anything about it. Yeah. Get a degree in life. That's my opinion. Raining in 51. Shaking the crud. Still got the crud. Never hung my bar license or law degree on the wall. My wife had hers framed. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not, saying you worked hard for it, right? It cost you a lot of money and you worked hard for it. You have all the right to hang it up on the wall, right? Or not to hang it up on the wall, right? It's yours. You do what you want with it. I mean, you go into a doctor's office and you assume he's got a doctor's certificate, right? You don't need to see it. You know? I got 3 college degrees. And look at you. Nancy, did you go to the bakery today? I have a certificate from junior school. I came first in the obstacle race. That was on the wall once. Oh, that's splendid, Digger. Do you still have that certificate? I've got snowdrifts just starting to cover my lower windows. Really? Yeah, well, I'm sure. I don't know if you guys are switching over to freeze and rain or anything. But once that happens, there won't be no drifting. Just be stuff falling from your roof or something. Hey, John Strains, what's up? College and professional stuff on the wall is not what I mean. I'm talking about modeler type people in formal organizations. Oh, either way, that's the same thing. It's the same thing. Either way. Yeah, I mean, I test drove that NMRA thing. Yeah, it's okay, but I'm not paying $70 a year for it. I paid $19.99 for the, I don't know what they call it, and I went to one meeting, and that's because it was close by, and the regular meetings are 2 hours away, up in North Jersey. I'm not driving 2 hours to go to a meeting. Maybe it might be good, maybe it might not be good. Quite frankly, there's a lot of old people at them. They're dying left and right. 2 of them just died last week. So, unless there's young people coming in, which there aren't, that regional chapter is going to disappear. I don't know. Maybe they should make the NMRA more affordable for people. Not the $70 is a lot, but I just don't feel like you get enough out of it for $70. No freezing rain yet. Are you supposed to get any? I don't know if everybody's getting freezing rain or not, but we are. Some type of frozen precipitation other than snow. So, how do people get the certificate? Do they send models in for approval? No, I think they go to, you would go to your local NMRA organization, the way that I gather, and those guys that come out to your layout and score you on whatever badge that you're going for. If you're going for your wiring badge, they go over your wiring and I guess and so on and so forth. And then they score you somehow. I don't know. And I don't know. They tell you either you got it or you don't got it. I don't know. Something like that. Didn't guys come out to Colonel Cottonbelt's layout and look at his work and check his work? I don't think Freak had any. So, you could just send pictures of somebody else's stuff. That doesn't make sense. I could just send pictures of John 2618s and I'll get all the certificates. That don't make sense. I would think that they would have to come out to see it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to get one, so I ain't worried about it. You get points for models on display at NMRA shows, and then, as Jerry says, they visit your layout. Team of three. Yeah, I thought three guys came to Jason's layout. I don't know. I don't know. I think the local members can review. Yeah, I think the local members, like like there's the big NMRA group, right, and then you have regional groups, area groups, and like there's a bunch of them here. There's one in Philly. There's one up in North Jersey. I don't want to go to the Philly one because it's in a shitty neighborhood. Uh, there's one in Delaware. It's downstate Delaware. So like there's a bunch of them, you know, but nothing close, nothing that you know I want to go to. And again, I'm not spending $70. I don't see the value. That's me. I just don't see the value in it. I'm okay with $20. During the three pandemics, during the pandemic, I'm sure there was a remote process. Yeah, probably during the pandemic there was a remote process. So nobody was going anywhere. Yeah, you got a local group in your area. Yeah. Yeah, I mean there's local groups here. Like I said, there's one in Philly, but I don't I don't like where it is. I'm not going to where it is. So yeah. I got the internet. That's my NMRA. I got YTRA, YouTube University. I haven't watched many videos because, like you, Jerry, I'm not into that. So why watch it? Why watch what? Videos of what? Layouts? I watch, yeah, I mean, when I have a project and I want to learn how to do a project, no matter what the project is, whatever it is, doesn't even have to be train, mile railroad related. I just go to good old YouTube. There's a video for everything on here. Teach you how to do everything. Um, just come on here and look and see what's out there. Sort through it and pick which ones I like and carry on. None of you went anywhere. I was still driving and working. Uh, they had a national convention in Philly like 15 years ago, so I went with my buds. Oh, really? I got COVID 4 times. The whole isolation vaccination thing did nothing for me. Yeah, it doesn't. People still think they do. They're still talking. Get your booster shot for COVID. You know, they still talk about it. You hear it at the supermarket. Go to the supermarket. Get your flu shot, and while you're here, get your COVID booster shot. No thanks. What's up, Dwight Curley? Why watch those videos of Freaks NMRA submissions for the NMRA? Why watch those videos? I don't know what you're talking about. Dwight, I missed your live again. Dang it. No, it's okay, Bob. Maybe next time. How much snow you guys got, Bob? 10, 12 inches? You're supposed to get a lot of snow out there, aren't you? Blue 87, you get a lot? I worked during COVID too. I was doing carpentry work during COVID. I still worked in people's houses. People got stuff done. They didn't care. I was when shit was expensive. 2x4s were $8, $10 a piece. Not that I used 2x4s, but plywood was $100. There were jobs that I'd priced out, say, you know, 3, 4 months before COVID, and they came up around COVID time, and prices like skyrocketed. And I was like, I told people, I says, I priced your job and it was this. I can't do your job no more. And they didn't care. They said, whatever it is, it is. But yeah, the good old days, COVID. Gotta miss COVID. The roads were lonely. A lot of snow drifts just starting to cover my lower window. Are you supposed to get any rain or sleet or anything like that, Bob? Dwight, did you wind up getting any snow? Everyone was confined to their houses. It was torture for me. Yeah, I'm sure it was, Digger. Horrific. Oh, yeah, COVID traffic was wonderful. Everything about COVID was wonderful. Not everything. I mean, it was sad some of the things that happened, all the people that died from it, and irresponsible government. But the no traffic, that was lovely. Nobody out on the roads, nobody out in public. That was lovely. Don't breathe the air. Don't breathe the air. And that fucking piece of shit, Fauci, he's still breathing air. Still running around free. Him and the other piece of shit governors still running around free. What's up, Clive? How's it going? It's forecast to be below freezing here until February 9th and 10th. Yeah, I think tomorrow, like a couple nights during the week, it's going to go down into this like 7, 9 degrees. It's going to be cold as all get out. But no lap dances. Yeah, no lap dances. How did them poor girls make any money? But I bet you all the people in government got little lap dances in the back rooms. Do as I say, not as I do. What message did you delete, Dwight? Your snow message or something else? Two people from childhood days, him and his wife wouldn't get the shot, and they both got COVID and died. Um, Dwight, I didn't get the shot, and I got COVID, and I didn't die. Not everybody died, Dwight. I know plenty of people that got the shot and still got COVID multiple times. So it's a crapshoot. Well, I'm telling you what I know and what I've experienced. Yeah, I mean, if you had complications in your medical history, then yeah, maybe you were more susceptible to dying. But If you were a pretty healthy person and you got COVID, yeah, chances were you weren't going to die. Now, my last bout of COVID was pretty bad. I didn't die. Like when I got COVID like 2 years ago, that was pretty bad, but I didn't die. What's up, Wigwag? About 18 inches of wet snow here. Yeah, join the club, Wigwag. Snow blower did great. Only used half the battery. How many times did you go out there and blow it? Sunday. On New Year's morning, COVID. I might have seen 10 cars. I remember that one. Yeah, it was pretty dreadful. I was like freaking pincushion, so I got so many shots. I still got COVID multiple times. Yeah, it's how it is. There's no, just because you got the shot don't mean you're not going to get it. Um, I'm sure people got the shot and maybe got it and still died. I'm still thinking about Chinese on Wednesday. I hope you make it to Wednesday. Most of you're dealing with having no gallbladder right now. Does food just go through you now? Goes through them like water in pipes. I haven't noticed a circle of death so far. I did reboot my system. I swear, Jimmy, if it happens, I'm going to ban you from this channel for the rest of your life. A lot of companies made us get shots and we couldn't work. Yeah, that's a joke too, right? All them people that made people get shots, the government workers, the hospitals, made them get shots or they were going to lose their jobs. Yeah, that's not right either. We could sit here and talk about that all night, but we won't. Change the subject. So nobody guessed how much the Broadway Limited Shay is. What's up with you people? How much is the brand new Broadway Limited HODCC with Sound Shay? $600. That's how much it is. Yeah. If my job said you got to get the shot or you lose your job, I'd say, see ya. I don't care what it was, what it did, or how long I've been working there. I'd be saying, see ya. See you later. Nice knowing you. If you had high blood pressure, overweight, you were more susceptible to getting it and dying. Not. Is that exactly right? Not. They lied to us, okay? That's it. They lied to us. They did whatever they needed to do to get us to get the shot for whatever reason. Money, motivation, okay? And that was it, okay? That's all. You know who made money? You know who made money. Has nothing to do about you or your well being. Uh, $600, I'll tell you. $600. I couldn't believe it when I saw that on the box. $599.99. I was like, what? That's a pretty nice locomotive, but it ain't $600 worth of nice. Me either, Container Man, and I never will. I never will. I'll never let them stick me with something like that. Dude, there was an old guy in the Chevy Hill. I bought a brass terminal car from like in the 1990s. Guy had an unreal brass shake collection. Still think about it. I don't know if it's a rip-off, Digger. It's a lot of money. I don't know that it's a rip-off, but it's a lot of money for one little locomotive. One little tiny locomotive. I mean, it makes some nice sounds, but it's real pretty. But it's not that big. I'd be really pissed off if it died. I don't know. You know, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, vaccines take a long time to develop, not 2 weeks and 3 nights. But that's okay. That's how they worked. That's how they worked it all out. Meanwhile, like I said, that piece of shit Anthony Fauci is still breathing air. Piece of shit. It's a complex machine to model the Shay. No, yeah, no doubt about it. It is a complex machine to model. I mean, other people did it. Bachman did it probably. I don't know how many people made a Shay locomotive. They they did it, and it wasn't $600. I don't know. I mean, maybe 400 bucks, maybe, but not 600 bucks. I mean, I don't know how much of it is plastic and how much of it is metal. I don't know. I'm gonna guess pretty much of it's plastic. I don't really know for sure, but I don't know. In the end, I think I would still rather have a brass model of it, one of the old brass models of it, not a brand new model from some company that makes shit, just gets by. I'm very bitter about Broadway Limited, so I got nothing good to say about them. Hell, you can't get a cell phone worth having for less than $1,000 right now. I don't need a cell phone that bad, Bob. They still got flip phones. I'll never spend $1,000 on a phone. Never, ever, never, never, ever. I did my eighth grade final report on the Shea locomotive. Really? Wow, man, do you still got that report? I wonder what was in it. Holy Christmas. Han- what? Samsung trifold is $3,000. What the hell is that? $3,000. $3,000 for a phone? You gotta be a fucking dumb motherfucker to spend $3,000 on a phone. I don't care how much money you make. You gotta be one dumb motherfucker. $3,000 on the phone, something you're talking to. Ugh. A lot of direct copying from books. Yeah, but back then you could do it, right? Nobody cared. 10-inch tablet. Oh, yeah, I can see somebody folding that thing out and driving. Yeah, I don't think so. $3,000 for a phone. I have a hard time when people tell me they spend $1,500 on a phone. I look at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you? $1,500 on a phone, and no offense to anybody that spent $1,500 on the phone in this chat, but I will never do that. It's just like, that's a car. You could buy a used car for that. You could buy a used car. What's up, Nathan Delay? That don't impress me much. Minus $1,300, but I pay for it monthly. It's your problem. It ain't my problem. I've had a Samsung. I've had it for years. I've had my phone for years. They'll be like five, 6 generations out by the time I get another phone. I don't need the latest and greatest of anything. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. The Z phone is $2,000. Oh yeah, that makes it better. I keep my phone for like 5 years. Yeah, I probably keep mine for 5 or 6. I mean, I keep it until it breaks, till it don't work anymore, till some function on it doesn't work. Whether or not it doesn't charge, whatever. I don't just get a new phone every year like some people do. I keep getting texts about upgrading my phone. Yeah, I mean, you'll buy a phone tomorrow, and you'll get a text to upgrade your phone, Rusty. I have a Z Fold 3. Z Folds are up to 7 now. My phone is 3 years old. Might be time to get a new one. Container Man, save your money on. Don't burn your baked ziti. Nathan Delay, were you able to get any donuts today? That's okay, Container Man. You get that tri-fold phone. If that's what makes you better, if that what makes you happy, get that phone. Doesn't matter what I think. I just wouldn't spend that kind of money on a phone. I wouldn't spend that kind of money. So it's I posted a video or not a video. I posted a picture on my community page about my mocking up my cold storage building, and then Mary had a good question for me. Um, she asked me, when you finish, does it feel a bit flat? Like when you finish something, uh, does it make you, I guess, sad or, feel like, now what are you going to do? And yeah, it does. And it's always made me feel that way. When I was building things for people, it made me feel that way. If I built you a kitchen or a piece of furniture or something, when I got done that job, it was like I was sad I was done that job because it was done. See, everybody tells me in this hobby it's never done, but that's not the case for me. Things get done. There's a done for me. There might not be a done for you, but there is a done for me. Okay? And it does make me sad when I am done a project until I get another project. So that was an interesting question. It would be like spending $3,000 on a brass locomotive. Well, I would never spend $3,000 on a brass locomotive. I have a hard enough time. Listen, when I bought my normal priced HODCC locomotive for $262, that was pretty tough, Container Man, to swallow that pill. 262 bucks. So, yeah, I would never spend $3,000 for a locomotive. There will be a done for me too. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say to me, oh, your layout's never done. Well, your layout might not be done, but mine will be done. There is a done for me. There's a done for me. And like adding little people and little fire plugs and things, that's not the same as building a building or ballasting track or whatever. It's not the same. It's nowhere near the same. Yeah, I could sit there and add a person on it every day. It's done at that point. It's like done, you know, it's finished. You're just adding crap just to have something to do. I think that truck is more expensive than my most expensive locomotive. Brass truck and trailer. I didn't know they made brass trucks and trailers. Who makes brass trucks and trailers? What did Rusty say? That's true. I feel great when on structure or other model is completed, not let down at all. Joy. I feel joy too, but it's different. Like it's now, like it's done. What am I going to do now? It's kind of sad. It's like you put all this effort into something and you're done it. Whether it's in my house or I send it off to you, you're done. It's like, so like for years, I've equated it to having kids. I don't have kids. My projects were kids. If I built you a kitchen, I built you a piece of furniture. They were like parts of me going into the world to live, right? It's the same thing for you when you send your kid off to be an adult and they leave you, right? They leave you. You've done all this to raise your kid, and it's to me, it's the same thing. I mean, it's not the same, but it is the same. It's hard to understand. Yeah. This is a heavy convo. Yeah, it can be heavy convo. It is because, a project starts on a piece of paper, kind of like your kid, right? And you build it and you're doing all this stuff to it, right? You're perfecting it, right? It could take you weeks, months, years. Some things take years, right? Like a trolley car, like that trolley car that I did work to. It took a year and a half to do that car, right? It took a year and a half to do it. It was a lot of work. It's 1,900 hours of work, right? It's like your kid, right? You pour all this work into it and you're done it. I mean, it's nice to be done. You're happy, right? But at the same time, you're sad, sort of. It's hard to explain. I can't tell you. But who makes brass truck models? 4-axle Peterbilt. Classic Mint? Classic Mint Collectibles. No longer in business. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, CMC. I'm friends with the owner. What? Wonder why they? I guess they went out of business because nobody was spending money on them, huh? Hmm. I think I understand. I never looked at it like that before, Jerry. But you're right. I mean, listen, I only have to be right for myself. I don't have to be right for you. Okay. Jerry, did you install those vegetable boxes in the supermarket that you did in the video on? No, I just give them to the people that want them and they do them. It's just a matter of standing up somewhere, big bag. It's not really installing them. It's just like putting your hutch together and putting it in the corner. No. And they, when I was done them, I was like done them. Like they were like, you know, redheaded stepchilds. You were done them and you said good rhythms, have a good life, and hope I don't see you again. Sometimes you have projects like that where you build stuff for people and like you're done and it's like over and you're happy and you're like there's no sadness. Yeah, I never knew anybody made anything like that. Did they make all 187 brass trucks and trailers? And were they brass and you had to paint them, or could you paint them? Could you have them painted? No, it was more I had overland models taken care of production. I believe I don't think they are in business. Yeah, Overland's not in business anymore either. So I know a lot of people that smoke coming out of those steam milk motos. Milk motos? When they're, you mean locomotives? Uh, Steam engines, yeah. Sam started a Caterpillar set of 12 machines, all brass. I got two, the paver and a road grader. Then they made the trucks and trailers, so I bought one of those. Wow. Hmm. Are they like super nice? Enjoy your supper, Wigwag. All the combo, whatever stuff was great too. That 12-piece set now sells for $5,000 to $8,000. Wow. It was CCM that did the cat stuff. Huh. So nobody else makes brass 187 trucks and trailers or construction equipment? Are these things really nice? And you haven't answered my question. Do you paint them or did they come brass? Oh, man. Oh, boy, digger. Tomorrow's going to be lovely. Everything will be frozen. I hope the sun comes up. At least the sun will warm things up. I don't even think the temperature's going to be nice tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be 28, and now it says no sun. Son of a bitch. Oh, maybe in the afternoon it'll be cloudy. We might get some snow tomorrow too. Yeah. So sick of winter. I'm done with winter. Became painted. Did the trucks, classic construction models. Oh, classic construction models. Huh. Jerry, the thing I sent you is what I'm going to use to make the steam engine puff smoke. Oh, really? It's going to puff smoke. Why you still have to work tomorrow? No, I don't have to work tomorrow. You got to work tomorrow? No. What made you think I? No. Nope. Don't have to work tomorrow. Might not have to work Tuesday. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be going anywhere for a little while. Yeah, the temperature's going to be like 9 degrees. It's going to be a cold week. I don't see this shit going anywhere. Going to help me with the snow shoveling. Well, that's good, Nathan. Had to cancel work because I won't make. Yeah, I don't blame you. Cancel work, Nathan. It's okay. That's okay. Oh no, I told them. I told them Thursday. I says, we're supposed to get like 15 inches of snow or something, whatever at the time, and I have no intentions of coming to work, and that's what I told them. And they said, "Yeah, well, we're not working. We forgot to tell you." I'm not working. Oh my God, Rusty, it's a cold snap. That's good you called them, Nathan. I'm sure they didn't care if you didn't come in, Nathan. It's okay. And if you can't make it tomorrow, Nathan, it's okay too. Sounds like that's a bad communication on their part. Nah, I guess they forgot to tell me. I don't know. Nathan, you're lucky. At least you could walk across the street and get a donut. For me, the bakery's a couple miles away. I got to drive there. It's like 5 miles or something. I got to drive to the bakery to get a donut. You're gonna go shovel out your grandparents' house. That's nice. Maybe you can go to the train store tomorrow too, if they're open. Maybe they won't be open though. That's what that Jerry stay indoors. Sod that stay indoors. It's supposed to get down to the 20s tonight and early tomorrow morning. Really, it's gonna be cold. I sent you a pic of that brass truck. Oh, you got pics on your phone of these things, Container Man? Are they like your kids? Where'd you send it at? Uh, oh wow, yeah, wow, that's nice. Yeah, that's really nice. But that's something you like, though. So, you know, yeah. Well, Lynn McCurdy wasn't kidding. The dude got stuck on a porter potty. That's crazy. Wonder how they got him off. That just, man, that sucks. Can you imagine taking a crap on a porter potty and then you're stuck to it and your butt's frozen? If you ever want to buy that Cat 633 scraper, let me know. Container Man, you want to buy that? Damn hospital appointment tomorrow at 2 p.m. for my scan. Oh, man. Well, at least you don't have to worry about the ice and the snow. Good night, Bob. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. He froze to the seat. Yeah, I guess so. He froze to the seat. I don't know. Lynn McCurdy sent me a. Lynn McCurdy said something about that. I hear about a guy that. I don't. Where's this guy from? Michigan. Michigan man rescued after becoming frozen to the porta potty seat during sub-zero temperatures. I don't know. In this day and age, it could just be a made-up story. I don't know. Uh, it's pretty embarrassing. Wow, Claude's making good progress. He's got more of his layout down. He'll be done with that thing pretty soon. He's hammering away. Don't sit on a wet seat. Apparently, that's good advice. Nathan, what would happen if a big heat wave came through, melted all your snow overnight? Would you then go to work? Yeah, he would go to work. I'm going to go to Pittsburgh on the 21st of March for my birthday and DJ's Train's birthday. Don't take on triple dig dares. Yeah. Blue, do you have the mining truck? Oh boy. No, I used to have the small D250 articulated dump, but I sold it. Container Man, here I'm going to put Blue 87's link in in chat. You should go see the K100 that he just built. It's one of them. I don't know who makes that kit. FMC or something like that. It's pretty nice. He did a nice job, but he went even further. You got to watch the video. I'm not going to spoil nothing. F&M. Man, I wonder if I can get out of the house and get a donut tomorrow. And the bakery that I go to, they make the best vanilla cream powdered sugar donuts. They are not greasy. I don't know how they do it. There's like no grease in the dough. It's like zero. It's like nothing. And the cream is just so light and fluffy. It's not too sweet. It's just right. I don't know how they make this perfect donut. I don't know. Johnny Railer, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, I'm warm in my car. I don't think my. Yeah, I guess I would be warm in my car. But that's about it. Been working on the old Anthem cab over. I've been trying to make the cab tilt. And Blue 87, he could figure it out for you. Probably make the parts. I have one donut left. Might eat it now. What kind is it, Dwight? How much snow did you guys get, Johnny Railer? Is that the same Atherin that makes trains? They used to make trucks in kits, plastic kits. I'm sure you can figure it out. I have a bunch of them in boxes. Trying to get detail in HO from plastic pieces is hard. I don't know. Anyone who's listening, just knowing more people welcome to that apartment. New trains and get a donut. Yeah, that sounds like fun, Nathan. I have some Atherin trucks. Yeah, I didn't know they made trucks. What are they? Just like the blue box kits? You put them together? Are they nice? I don't think I've ever seen one of them. I've never seen one in a train show. What's the box look like? Is it small? 8 to 10. Had a great day sledding with the family. Yeah. Is it still doing something down there, Johnny? Raining, snowing, whatever? I don't know. Is it still doing something? They haven't made N scale trucks in a long time. I didn't know they made N scale trucks and kits. I don't know if they still make the blue box kits. They made finished trucks and window boxes now. Atherin makes finished trucks? I didn't know Atherin made trucks or vehicles. Gotta let it warm up, Digger. It's in the fridge. Uh, that's nice, Nathan. Free donuts, Jerry. Yeah, but I gotta drive 2.5 hours for free donuts, Digger. It's not that nice. It's, he's trying again. Trying to start the snowblower. It won't start. I sure as shit ain't going out there to start it. Yeah, if it don't start on 2 poles, it ain't starting. Raining now, changing to winter mixed. Yep. Yes, sir. That's what it's doing, Johnny. It's been winter mixing all day. Well, most of the late afternoon, probably since 4. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? It's hard to believe a combine head could fit inside that. What the hell are you talking about, Dwight? That's why you offer free donuts. Just trying to stay warm and out of the weather. Well, don't go into the weather and you'll stay warm. Bank that's close to me probably can't put money in my bank account for a certain bank, but I had to take the bus to a different bank to put money in the bank. That's confusing, Nathan. Jerry can't stay caught up. Dwight, the last thing you said is, I got to put my donut out to warm up. I can stay caught up. I don't see nothing after your, in between your, it's hard to believe a combine head can fit in that, and your donut comment. Was it held for review? What's up, Waycross Trains? Yeah, I'm going to warm up my warm warm it up or let it warm up, Digger. It's in the fridge. That was your last comment. Let me see if you had something. Yeah, that's it. That's the only two comments you made, right? Three comments if you include I can't stay caught up. Oh boy. How are you doing? Back to work tomorrow. No work for me, Waycross Trains. Too much snow. Too much snow here. This way I can ride my bike there. Can't let me put cash in the bank account. Why won't they let you put bank? Why can't you go to that bank and use it, Nathan? Chad is always faster and ahead of Jerry. Container man, I'm pretty confident that so like one of the things that I can do is click on your name and see everything that you said by going to channel activity from your name, and I see every chat message that you typed for days, not just today. For like, I could just keep scrolling and it'll be show after show after show after show, and I don't see one. Now maybe Dwight was making a comment on somebody else's uh, comment. I don't know because I'm not paying attention to all your comments. Like Container Man and Blue are having their own little conversation. Nathan and me are having our own little conversation. Rusty and Digger, they're having their own little conversation. Johnny Railer and me, we're having our own little conversation. I can't pay attention to everybody. Anyway, here comes Jimmy's favorite word. Anyway, what's up, Tan Minari? Just found me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, wherever you are. The Tan Man. Cosmin has a fish tank. What's up, Cosmin? You're just in time for me to say anyhow. Have a good rest of your night. Rick Bailey's on at 8 o'clock, Sidetrack Sunday. Go see what Rick Bailey is working on and building. Wow, look at this Camaro coming over the tracks. She's a beauty. That looks like a 71 Z28. That thing was sweet. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Container Man, you be safe out there on the road. 10-4, hammer down. Over and out.